Jonesboro's community radio station. Your life, your music. KLEK 102.5 FM.
Hello, Jonesboro. It's the meteorologist Tim Root with your KLEK 102.5 forecast. On this Friday, a blend of sun and clouds expected, and the high temperature 45 to 52, light north winds. Mostly cloudy overnight, about 34-35 for the low. Looks like a nice weekend coming up. 50 to 55 Saturday, 55 to 62 Sunday, mostly sunny this weekend. Saturday night, mostly clear, 35 to 42. Jonesboro's community radio station, we're KLEK 102.5 FM.
From Feature Story News in Berlin, I'm Ira Spitzer. Over 40 more deaths from the coronavirus have been reported in China as the World Health Organization declares an international emergency. The U.S. Senate could acquit President Trump at his impeachment trial as early as Friday after Democrats failed to gain support from a key Republican senator. The U.K. is formally leaving the European Union on Friday, 3.5 years after the Brexit referendum.
It's 9:01.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I am so happy to have my special guest here today, some members from Black Professionals Network of Jonesboro. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
I have Miss Tiffany Mosley and Miss Marcia Smith. Thank you for joining me today. And so today we're going to talk about the Black History Quiz Bowl. This has been, how many years now has it been?
6 years.
6 years. That is absolutely amazing. And each year, it seems like you have more teams, the crowd gets bigger, more participation sponsors. Everyone just comes out because they love to see the kids do their thing. And these kids go hard studying. And we talked about this over and over. We talk about it again. They're not just studying like to remember, to recite. They're actually absorbing the information that they are learning. But before we get too deep into that, let's talk about when, where, and registration.
When? When is going to be Saturday, February 22nd, okay, starting at 12 noon. It's going to be at the Arkansas State University Ring Center Student Union.
Okay.
When, where, what else did you say? I'm so sorry.
Registration?
Registration is now open.
Okay.
You may find information about registration on our Facebook page, Black Professionals Network Jonesboro. You may also email us at blackprofessionalsnetworkjb@gmail.com. It's a pretty long email address. Or you can contact any member of BPN and we'll be able to assist you. A registration fee is $35. There are 3 categories. We have an elementary category, junior category, and high school category.
Okay.
Registration ends on February 7th.
Okay, so go ahead and get those teams registered now. I know that, usually there are several churches, and who's the reigning winner, right? The winner from last year. Was it St. John?
No.
New St. John?
New St. John didn't participate last year.
Okay.
Our elementary category, it was actually First Baptist Kitchen Street had 2 teams.
That's right. They're going to get me for saying
So
sorry.
We actually just named them Team A and Team B. So Team A of the elementary category from First Baptist won. Jonesboro Kappa League won for the junior category, and Jonesboro High School Academies at Jonesboro High School actually won the high school level.
Okay, awesome.
And I can say I believe all 3 of those teams will be back.
They coming back for
We'll be back.
They're trying to keep their title.
Yes.
And if anybody knows St. John Kitchen Street, they are competitors, and they are going to try to fight for the title.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And I know the Kappa Leaguers are also going to be a part, talk to their leader. And so they were part last year. And so we can't wait to see who wins it this year.
Kappa League is very competitive.
Yeah.
They are very competitive. They are the first ones to register.
Oh, my goodness.
Those guys study. They are ready. They are coming for their title. They're trying to hold on to it.
That's awesome. All right, so again, the Black History Quiz Bowl, and it's again each year just gets more exciting. And so the questions, who's responsible for putting all the questions together? You have a team, a committee?
We have a team
Okay.
that gets the questions together. Myself, Tiffany,
Kenyatta.
and Kenyatta Gray. We kind of put the questions together to send out to the teams. We've also solicited questions from community leaders to get some local history to incorporate into the questions.
I did get a sneak peek. Somebody had posted, some snaps on Facebook, and I'm like, okay, these are some like real deal questions that even I had to look up the answer to some of this stuff. Like, okay, I need to do better as an adult. So these kids are really getting some great information. And now, are the questions the same for each level?
No.
Okay.
No. When we go through to review the questions, we try to keep the elementary level questions on an elementary level.
Okay.
And, junior. I noticed when we were reviewing questions, Marsha, I don't know if you noticed that there were a lot of, we switched to a different resource that we're pulling our questions from. And so a lot of the questions in this particular resource speak on some violent things, and I didn't want that to be a part of the elementary category.
Okay.
I put a little bit, in the junior level, but the high school level, I'm certain that they can handle that.
Okay.
Those types of questions.
And the one thing I love about the Quiz Bowl is that it starts a dialogue. We know that the school system, they have a certain curriculum they have to teach due to all these new national and state standards. And so now the children are getting the opportunity to learn information they may not otherwise be exposed to in school. And then they can take it home and have a conversation with their family and their friends. And they're just expanding that conversation, that knowledge to all that they encounter. So I'm really, really happy that you all have brought this to life. And you're helping the kids gain knowledge outside of school. Mm-hmm. So what has been some of the feedback, like from even the parents or sponsors, like the mentors or the coaches or other people that are involved with helping the children get prepared? What has been some of the feedback from them?
Well, I mean, some of the feedback is that they gain this knowledge, and of course it's not only for the students. The adults learn stuff as well during this whole process. And everybody that participates is very excited about participating and getting their kids in, and not only trying to win a trophy, but giving them that knowledge that they need to succeed. So,
yes, ma'am.
We've also been asked to do an adult quiz bowl.
Yes.
I might not participate, but I'm going to cheer somebody on.
So as you said, the adults are learning too. They're helping the children study, so they're reviewing those questions, and the adults are finding it very, very interesting. And these are things that, of course, some of us didn't learn in school. I don't know about Marsha, but my high school didn't have African American history or things of that nature. And I'm not even sure that in February during the month of Black History Month, if that was a focus in my history course, I can't remember.
Okay.
So any of the knowledge that I am gaining on Black history, I am gaining through the Black History Quiz Bowl or through my own personal research.
And even though we didn't have a Black History course in my school, but we did have some lessons again during Black History Month. But it was some of the basics that you've learned forever, like not to say that those individuals are not important. However, our history is so much more expansive than what we are presented in school, in a school setting. So the kids are getting knowledge from all different place. Like they're getting so much more than they could get from just 1 month in school or one class a week or however it may go.
Right.
We have a few people checking in. Miss Basilia and Miss Amanda Faye. Basilia says, "Yay, Black History Quiz Bowl is a wonderful event. Can't wait." And Amanda says, "Good morning, ladies. This is such a wonderful event." And these are two very active members of BPN.
They are.
Also active with the Quiz Bowl. So I know Basilia, what does she serve like as I don't know, kind of a coach, cheerleader, kind of like a support. Like, I know last year, I think, 1 year she said she, go to the different rooms and kind of check in on people, the kids, and just kind of give them, give them a little boost.
Yeah, for a couple of years, she served as a coach. So we actually had a team for a couple of the years. And then after that, like you said, she's been like the cheerleader. Yes, you can get this. You know.
All right. So again, I want to remind people go to the Facebook page, and if you scroll down a little, you can find the pictures of a man holding a book, and it says Black History Quiz Bowl. If you click on that picture, it'll take you to a page where you can find more information. Again, this event is going down February 22nd on the campus of Arkansas State University in the auditorium, which is in the Student Union. The 3 categories. So tell them again what the 3 categories are.
Elementary, which are grades 3 through 6, junior, grades 7 through 9, and high school, grades 10 through 12.
All right, so even if you're not a part of an organization or a church or something, just grab a bunch of kids and put them together.
Yes.
I mean, and how many can be on a team?
A maximum of 10, a minimum of 4.
And then how many are actually like on the panel? I don't know how the setup goes. When they're actually competing, how many are on the panel at the time?
There's 4 at a time.
4 at a time, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that way it kind of alleviates some of the pressure off of the same kids to have to, I mean, they all need to know the questions and the answers, but it kind of just takes the pressure off one person or 2 people just answering all the questions. So
right.
It's a team effort. All right, and good morning to Dr. Sharice Jones Branch. Now, if y'all want to learn some Black history, there you go. Or better yet, African American history. African history. Dr. Branch is your person.
Yes, Dr. Jones Branch is probably one of our biggest supporters. She always volunteers. She's also, I believe every year we've had it, has been a sponsor.
Wow.
We do have sponsorships available.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. Come on.
Okay. We have sponsorship packages. Our gold package is $500. Marsha, please help me. Our silver is $200 or $250? $250, and our bronze is $100.
Okay.
We also have individuals that donate to just become a friend or family member of BPN, and they'll donate any amount. They'll sponsor any amount. It could be from $1 to $50, just whatever they choose to. Some of our larger sponsors, if you are one of our gold, bronze, or silver sponsors, we provide you information, or we basically advertise your information. We have a banner that our kids take pictures in front of. We promote your information in all of our advertisements for the Black History Quiz Bowl.
Okay.
We allow those businesses or individuals vendor tables at the Quiz Bowl so that others that come through can find out more information about your business or about you. Am I leaving anything out, Marsha?
Yeah, they'll be on all promotional items,
Yes.
and they do have a vendor table
Okay.
if
And
they
then,
want one.
and I'm looking at the sponsorship letter, and so it says if you cannot partake in sponsorship, our vendor tables are also available for $25. So
Yes.
you need vendors to come out. So have you all had anybody register for the vending spots?
Not yet.
All right, everybody. If you have a small business, you would like to get your information out there, or just want to set up a table to give out information, contact any member from BPN or go to their Facebook page. There's all types of ways to reach someone from BPN.
And our family and friends, we don't want to leave them out. Sometimes we have a chance, depending on how quickly we can get those donations in. If we can get those in time enough to put them on our program, we provide that information there. Last year we started a thing where we would give them a Facebook shout out. So I believe we'll still do that again this year, because we want people to know who is supporting our Black History Quiz Bowl. The funds that go, any additional funds from the Quiz Bowl actually go to our scholarship.
That's right.
So this is a great event. Right now we're only providing 2 high school students scholarship at the end of the school year. We're wanting to either give those 2 students more money, or we want to give more students more money.
All right, so again, you can start at the lowest level, which is a friend or family supporter of the Quiz Bowl, $10, $5, whatever you can give. Move up to, you can either be a vendor with a table, or you can sponsor at one of those different package levels and get your logo, get pictures, and there's all kinds of things. Can I post a sponsorship letter on our Facebook page?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll make sure to post that information. But quick note, please remember registration ends on
February 7th.
All right, so if you want to get a team in this game, get your team registered by February 7th in one of the different categories. I want to say good morning to Miss Bethany Hill, who says hello, good morning. Mrs. Christy Mathis Conway and Mr. Joshua Smith, who says, I am so ready for this. Definitely have to give a shout out to Arkansas State University, the Office of Diversity and Cultural Community Engagement.
Yes.
Oh gosh, the other,
Multicultural
Center. Yes, because I know they're big supporters as well.
The Office of Diversity and Community Engagement has been a gold sponsor for 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
One of our very first sponsors, when we send them that sponsorship letter, they reply back, yes, we're there. Strong Turner Alumni Chapter is another
huge supporter.
Bancorp South.
Have Centennial Bank,
yes. Toe Daddies. There's several that are very, very supportive of this event and of our scholarship.
And that just goes to show how much those individuals and those businesses believe in our children, and they want to support what our children are doing in a positive way, and they want to help this event be as successful as possible. Will there be any lunch available? I know it starts at 12, but about what time does it usually end?
We usually end somewhere around 5, just depending on how many teams we have. So it's usually from 12 to about 5 p.m. when we wrap up everything. As far as lunch available, we do provide snacks for the students, so they won't be there all day. It's kind of like a brown bag snack, so we do provide those. We do our volunteers. We have in the past fed our volunteers so that they won't be there all day without anything to eat. So
now, are you taking donations of food items or snack items or any? I mean,
absolutely.
All right. So if anyone else wants to be generous and help support this event, look, the drinks, any kind of drinks. We got to keep the energy up. Definitely keep the energy up for the team members. So can't wait to see who comes out on top. I'm rooting for all the kids. All right. So also, the cost. We talk about the cost. I'm sorry. The cost to register the team.
So, like we said before, the cost to register a team is $35.
Okay.
The event itself is free. It's free admission. We do ask that if you are going to attend, to bring school supplies.
Oh, okay.
So our school supplies help with our community back to school bash. So everything is kind of working together.
That's awesome. I love how everything you do, and your organization, other organizations, you're not just raising money and raising supplies for the sake of. It's just recirculating, I should say, back into the community. You raise it at one event and it circulates through another event. So, I'm kind of biased towards BPN since I'm a member. So, I love all the work that y'all do. Not to say I don't love everybody else, I do, but I'm just really biased towards BPN. Sorry.
thing that I would like to mention, speaking of the cost of registration, is a lot of the coaches are paying the fee out of pocket.
Wow.
So we have in the past had individuals that will sponsor a team. They will actually send $35, and so I will reach out to someone and ask if they have a team available, that they're wanting to support, or if I know the individual is paying out of pocket, I'll say, hey, somebody else is taking care of that for you. So we do have individuals that sponsor teams.
Okay, all right. That's another way that you can support this event. If you don't have any kids and you still want to be a part of this, and you know some kids who want to be a part of it, help sponsor a team. Again, a minimum of 4 and a max of
10.
Max of 10. All right, and you can make your payments to PayPal. So is it BPN Jonesboro, like all together on PayPal, like all running? Okay, so PayPal is BPN Jonesboro, or Cash App $BPN Jonesboro. So those are 2 ways. Or you can submit a payment through the email, which is blackprofessionalsnetworkjb@gmail.com. But we all know everybody's kind of doing the electronic thing now, so PayPal or Cash App. Go ahead and get their registration turned in again by February the 7th. Get the teams registered, get the kids, so they can go ahead and get their materials and start studying. So do you know about how many teams you already have signed up?
About 5.
Okay.
And we have a couple more that have committed. I'm not sure what they've committed.
Okay.
So I'm going to say we'll write probably by the end of today have a total of maybe 8 teams.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get ready we're coming up on our break. So we're going to, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about BPN. For those who, I don't know why they don't know about you, but for those who may not know about you, we'll give them some more information. And you also, is the membership drive still going on? Today's the last day. Okay, so maybe we get some people signed up for BPN today. All right, so you're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM, and we'll be right back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
What do some air traffic controllers and parents have in common? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. Sleeping on the job. An air traffic controller is supposed to oversee and direct all the planes surrounding their airport. It's a stressful and tiring job, which results in fatigue and sometimes unexpected naps. Well, parental fatigue is big too, and it's affecting our kids' physical and emotional safety. We can't fall asleep in the control tower of our children's lives. Every time our children leave the house, we need to be alert and ready in the control tower. Remember, your family first.
Want to connect with Mark on Facebook? You can at facebook.com/Mark Merrill. The Family Minute with Mark Merrill, helping families love well.
Made possible by the Kappa Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, a nonprofit organization committed to service to all mankind. Kappa Nu Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha on Facebook.
Brought to you by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, dedicated to the purpose of achievement. Jonesboro Alumni at gmail.com, Jonesboro AR Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity on Facebook, and Jonesboro_Kappas on Instagram.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke. Wow, you're not even moving your arm. I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST, F, face drooping, A, arm weakness, S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
My name is Tom.
My name is Cindy.
We give to and volunteer with United Way at our community free health clinic.
We know our time and money are going to the right places.
We don't just wear the shirt.
We live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Question: would you seat your 3-year-old child on a windowsill? And would you seat them in a car seat that's not the correct one? Secure their future. Seat them in the correct car seat. More info at safercar.gov/the right seat. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Calling all women and minority business owners as well as the general public. KLEK 102.5 FM presents the Women and Minority Business Showcase at Centennial Hall in the Arkansas State University Student Union. Live broadcast on KLEK and on Facebook. This is your opportunity to show what your business, church, or organization has to offer to the unique, diverse audience of KLEK listeners, supporters, and the Jonesboro community as a whole, or to just check out all the vendors in attendance. Register at klekfm.org. Free admission to attend. The KLEK Women and Minority Business Showcase is sponsored by the Arkansas State University Office of Diversity and Community Engagement. This event is a KLEK fundraiser.
The KLEK 2020 Women and Minority Business Showcase, Saturday, February 22nd, from 10 o'clock a.m. until 4 o'clock p.m. Registration and other information is on our website, www.klekfm.org.
KLEK thanks CJ Pepper and the staff of Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated for helping people through hard times in life such as depression, family issues, stress, abuse, and more. They offer counseling and therapy for all ages, individuals, families, and groups. They are located at 1217 Stone Street. Phone number 1-866-972-1268 or online at lscihelp.com.
Hello, I'm Officer Jonathan Hagens of the Jonesboro Police Department. One of the best decisions I ever made was to join the Jonesboro Police Department. Since joining, I've had the pleasure to give back, protect, and serve my community. Now I want to let you know about that same opportunity. The Jonesboro Police Department will conduct testing for the patrol officers at the Valley View High School. Applications are available online at jonesboropolice.com. The Jonesboro Police Department offers a competitive salary, health, and retirement benefits, top-of-the-line training, and most importantly, the chance to make a difference in the Jonesboro community. Join me in making Jonesboro a better place. The Jonesboro Police Department is an equal opportunity employer, and women and minorities are especially encouraged to apply. More information, 870-935-5657.
Applications are being accepted. Applications are available at jonesboropolice.com.
Major key alert! Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM with my special guest, Ms. Tiffany Mosley and Ms. Marsha Smith from BPN, which is Black Professionals Network, Jonesboro. And we have been talking about the Black History Quiz Bowl, and we want to give some more shout outs. So the people who participated last year, anyone you like to give a shout out, and then let's talk about who's going to be a speaker, or I don't know if you have a keynote or just someone who just does an inspirational message.
We do. Last year it was Mr. Joshua Smith who gave us a shout out a little while ago. Did an excellent job. The year before that, I think we had Dr. Maurice Gibson, Mr. Corey Mills, who's the former president of BPN. He's done it before. So this year we don't have our guest speaker just yet.
Okay.
We are working on that inspirational message. It's not a guest speaker, it's an inspirational message. Dr. Kelly Demphis always comes and does the welcome. He welcomes our students and volunteers with open arms, and it's very, very good that we're always feeling welcome to the campus of Arkansas State University. They have supported us all 6 years.
All 6 years.
And I'm loving how, at one point it felt like Arkansas State was over here, the city of Jonesboro is here, even though Arkansas State is smack dab almost in the middle of Jonesboro. It is a part of us, and we are part of it. And so I'm happy to see events like this that are bridging that gap between the university and the city. so we can all start to fellowship and
Yes,
collaborate. So it's really wonderful that the chancellor it seems like he is literally everywhere. Every time there's an event, I'm like, how do you do it?
Yes.
I know he was at the soul food, the AKA's had the soul food dinner. He was there. I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead.
Yes, he is everywhere, and that is a good way to bridge the university with the community. So him being everywhere is letting I think the city of Jonesboro know that Arkansas State is not separate from the community of Jonesboro.
Most definitely. Good morning to some others that are checked in. Buddy Red's Place and Keandra Porters. Thank you. Keandra, are your girls going to be in the quick? Got to get Adjusted
I've been
Crown.
meaning to reach out to her. Yes, we need Adjusted Crown to come in and be competitive. We need a girl group.
We need some mentoring groups.
Have y'all ever had an all-girl group that you can remember?
Not that I can remember. I mean, it kind of escapes me. I know we've had POP, but I don't know if they're all girls.
Okay.
I know we've had them in the past. But as far as all girls, I don't think so.
We gotta shake it up.
Probably our older gender.
Delta Academy.
Oh, yes.
Delta Academy
Yes.
and Ascend both had groups in the
Okay.
past. Yes.
I apologize. You are absolutely right.
Okay. Well, we still got to shake it up and get these boys. Because I know, like you said, Kappa League is coming for it. They're coming for the trophy. I know what rank category are they in? What, I guess, grade?
Elementary is grades 3 through 6.
Okay.
Junior, grades 7 through 9. High, 10 through 12.
All right. So, again, get your groups together. Get some kids together. Minimum of 4, max of 10. So, I'm sure there's some kids in the neighborhood that are not doing much. They would like to be active and involved. Some kids at your church somewhere or kids somewhere that you know, your friends or neighbors' kids. Just get some kids together and go ahead and get them registered. If you would like to sponsor at any level, starting with, is it gold, silver, bronze?
Gold, silver, bronze.
All right. You can. I posted that information on the KLEK Facebook page. You can find that. Then there's vending spots available.
$25 for a vendor spot.
Okay. And then, now do you have a max number of vending spots, or will they just be lined up out like in the hallway?
They will be outside in the foyer area.
Okay.
In the past, I think we've had up to 10 vendors.
Okay.
And that was pretty doable as far as the space outside of there. But certainly, if we have more than that, we will make room for you.
Okay. And then with February being Black History Month, and not just saying trying to capitalize on that. However, it'd be a great time if you make T-shirts, cups, whatever you do. It'd be a great time to highlight some of your work. If you're an artist, you sell books. I mean, again, whatever you want to vend, come on out, or if you just have some information, you know. I know February is also Heart Health Awareness Month, so if you are a fitness guru, I know several people, I can't call their name off the top of my head, come out and share some information with the community. It'd be a great networking opportunity. All right, and then if you don't want to vend, there's a friends and families option.
Friends and supporters, yes.
Friends and support, I'm sorry.
We're all family.
Yeah. All right, so again, and you will get a mention on the program.
Possibly on the program, but definitely a Facebook shout out.
All right. Yes. So please support anyway, and just volunteers. Talk about, we can never have enough volunteers.
Correct.
We can never have enough volunteers.
I mean, even if it's somebody that's passing out programs or running, just passing messages back and forth, checking on the kids, just there's something to do for everybody.
Our volunteer opportunities, we have people at the registration table. We have escorts to escort them into the auditorium. We have people inside of the Mockingbird room, just making sure that all of the students are where they need to be in the tables and have everything that they need inside of there. And just pretty much crowd control as far as the auditorium is controlled.
Alrighty, so please consider volunteering or being a sponsor. Or just do both. This is a great community event. I love to see it come around. I love to see the excitement on the kids' faces and the kids that I know personally that are part of it. So it's a really amazing event. And the kids love to see people in the crowd cheering them on.
Yes.
So why not go out and support? I remember years ago when I was in high school watching a Quiz Bowl show. It was like on PBS or something. I don't know. And so it was really cool to see the kids then. So let's give our kids that same support.
Yes.
And fill up those seats in the auditorium.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about BPN. So those were like, okay, what is BPN? Let's talk about, and go ahead and give them the website where they can find more information as well.
All right, so for those who do not know BPN, we have been around since 2013. So we've been around quite a while in the Jonesboro area. This group was created, it was just a way of people of color to get together, a diverse group of professionals, not necessarily have to be the suit and tie professionals, but a diverse group of professionals to uplift the Jonesboro community, so be a community presence in the Jonesboro community. We live by 4 pillars: live, learn, lead, and link. Those are our pillars that we go by. We have had several members in the community. BPN now, we're actually, today is the last day of our membership drive.
Okay.
So we, for the month of January, we had a membership drive where you get $10 off your membership. So if you were a professional, that's $40 for the year. Undergraduate students, that's $25. It was $25 for the year, but for the month of January, it was $15.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Other than that,
Okay. BPN is made up of a very diverse group. So we have bankers, we have health professionals, we have educators, we have, who am I leaving out?
Healthcare workers.
Yeah, we have, it's very diverse. So it's not a clique of people who are all working together, but we're a diverse group of people who are working together for to meet a common goal.
Yes, ma'am. I must say I really enjoyed being a part. I know I don't come to everything, but the fellowship and camaraderie is, I can't. It's priceless because you have someone you can turn to talk about certain issues in the community. If they don't have the answer, they can connect you with someone. That's one thing I love about BPN is that every one of us has an expertise in a different area, and so we can all pull from each other's knowledge bank and make some things happen. And so I also love how you all are very collaborative with other organizations. Can't talk enough about the back to school bash coming up on the 3rd year, but the community back to school bash. And so then again, the scholarships. So again, the money you raise goes back into the community. It goes back into the kids in the community. And so I was looking on the website, and last year you had a scholarship reception. It was in May. So had any plans already been started being made for the scholarship banquet this year?
Well, we're talking about it. It's just in the talks right now,
Okay.
but we definitely will have another scholarship and another scholarship banquet.
Okay.
So whenever we start to make final plans for that, we will be putting that information out.
All right. I want to say good morning to Mr. Derek Coleman. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for being a supporter. Thank you to each and every person that is a supporter of KLEK. We could not do what we do without you, just like with BPN. They couldn't do all the work that they do without the support of the community, and that's what we're here for, to let you know what's happening, and let you know how that you can get involved in all that's happening. I know back during the holiday season you all did a toy drive, so tell us about how that was. And that's another way that people come together. You bring people together, so tell us how that event went.
The toy drive, it was our 6th year again.
Wow.
So our signature events have been going strong. Our toy drive, it was held at Wolf Creek Apartments.
Okay.
The toys that were donated, which we had hundreds and hundreds of toys that were donated, go to the families that are served by Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated.
Okay.
So those toys go to those individuals, and that organization distribute those toys out to whoever needs them.
Okay.
Now we do have people that are not serviced by Life Strategies that reaches out to Life Strategies to see if they can help, and some of the toys went to those individuals as well.
Awesome. So again, another way you're giving back to the community, helping families, helping children. And so please consider becoming a member of BPN. It doesn't matter what profession you have. You may be a small business owner. You may be an aspiring entrepreneur. Wherever you are in your life, consider being a part of BPN, getting to know some wonderful people, serving your community as well, and serve your community as well. So again, you can go to, and I say again, I didn't give the website before, bpnjonesboro.org. You click on that, and you can either scroll down, I think, to the bottom, or just click on the little menu tab, and you can find how to become a member. You can look at events about the organization, when it was started. You can see who the members are. There's several things you can see here. There's a scholarship fundraiser, or you can contact someone. So again, bpnjonesboro.org. The mission is clearly stated right on the page, and it says, our mission is to create networking opportunities and create community presence in the Jonesboro area. And I will say, you all really do that. Yes. So, and one way you do that with the Black History Quiz Bowl.
Yes, yes.
So we're going to keep plugging it until the day comes. We want to see as many people come out as possible.
Yes, we do.
February 22nd at 12 noon. So I know we run through this information, but people check in at different times. So for those that may have missed it, let's go ahead and tell them again. Team information, registration, all that good stuff. Okay.
So registration for the BPN Black History Quiz Bowl can be found on our Facebook page, BPN Jonesboro, or Black Professionals Network, I'm sorry. Our registration fee is $35. Registration ends on February 7th. Registration categories are elementary grades 3 through 6, junior grades 7 through 9, and high school grades 10 through 12. Again, if you don't have a team to sponsor but want to be a part, you can sponsor a team by sending us $35, and we will assign a team. We will assign someone to that team to that money. We also have friends and supporters, as you stated before, and that is a donation of any amount. And with that donation, we give you a Facebook shout out, and possibly we'll get you on our program depending on the time frame. There are vendor opportunities. Vendor booths are $25. If you are a gold, silver, or bronze sponsor, which are those amounts are $500, $250, $100.
Okay.
With those sponsorships, you obtain a vendor table with that, and you are included in all promotional items.
Okay, so please I can't say it enough, please sponsor at any level that you can. Show the kids that you love and care about them, and you want to see them succeed. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter. Please don't come for me, teams. It does matter who wins. However, everyone's a winner because they chose to participate, and they chose to give their time to learning some new information and absorb, not just learning again for the sake of reciting it. They're learning and absorbing information that's going to be carried with them throughout their life. And I always feel, even as an adult, it doesn't click when you're a kid, but as an adult, you're grateful that you learned certain things because you're now empowered. You have a more expansive knowledge base. And so that's what we're trying to give our kids. You got to start planting the seeds early with our children. And I'm so happy again for this event, for the leaders that have stepped up and said, we want to do this for our kids in our community. And not just Jonesboro, so let people know you have had teams come from quite a few places.
Ooh, West Memphis.
Okay.
Osceola.
Blytheville, maybe.
I'm not sure about Blytheville.
But I know as far as West Memphis, we had teams from as far as
Earl,
West.
Didn't we have a team? Wynn. I'm sorry, Wynn.
Okay. So that just shows how far the support goes for this event, all the way to Wynn and Earl, and so West Memphis. And I think, did one of you have someone from Helena, West Helena? I don't know if I remember. I don't know. That may have been some years back. Okay. Well, look, if anyone out there is listening, if you are from that area, wherever you're from, come on down and support. Get ready. You got to get registered first by February the 7th.
Yes.
Coming out to the Black History Quiz. Well, let's talk about the dress code. Because there's not, you don't have to dress up, but what's the dress code?
Well, there's really not a dress code.
Okay.
We know that we ask that you be presentable, but
okay.
there is no dress code. I know some teams have T-shirts made so they can all look uniform, but there is no dress code. Just look presentable.
All right. All right. And again, there are volunteer opportunities available.
Yes, and if you're interested in being a volunteer, please feel free to email us at blackprofessionalsnetworkjb@gmail.com. That email address again is blackprofessionalsnetworkjb@gmail.com.
And I'll put this information in the Facebook live feed, and I'll also put the web link to the BPN's website. So click on those different links, email them, go to their website, contact someone, get a team registered, become a member. If you want to get in on the membership drive, the $10 off special, register by today. Again, Cash App and PayPal. Tell them those handles again, please.
BPN Jonesboro.
Okay.
For both, BPN Jonesboro.
BPN Jonesboro. Don't forget the $sign on the Cash App.
Yes.
And then in the notation, put, whatever you're paying.
Put what it's for.
Okay. Yes. All right. So Miss Sonia Sanders checked in. She says, great job, ladies. Thank you for checking in. And thank you to everybody out there that's listening and supporting KLEK. Again, we can't thank you enough for all of your support. We provide this platform for organizations just like yours to share information with the community and help spread the word and gain more support. That's how we keep everything going. We're like a big family here.
Yes.
So we thank you all for your support, and we thank you all for giving us your time.
Thank you.
To share this information. So we're going to get ready for another quick break. When we come back, we will wrap up our discussion. I hope that everyone is taking notes out there. And if there's anything else going on this weekend, if anyone has another community announcement they want me to get in before the show is over, you can send it to our Facebook page in the live feed. You can send it to klek@klekfm.org or shoot me a private message. I'll make sure to read your announcement in a time frame. So we're going to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We're back with Money Matters. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. Here are my latest recommendations for your Money Matters reading list. Author and entrepreneur Thea Viona Muhammad's mission is to inspire parents and other adults to raise black children to become wealth builders. She uses her website, RaisingBlackMillionaires.com, and weekly podcasts to showcase the wealth building wisdom of black entrepreneurs and professionals. In her book, How to Raise Your Black Child to Be a Millionaire, Muhammad picks the brains of such accomplished wealth creators as master networker George C. Frazier, Black Enterprise 100 CEO Michael V. Roberts Sr., and top corporate CEO Keith R. Weish. Her primary questions include, how does one learn about money and wealth building? How do you pass on those lessons to your children? The answers to these questions make her book a great read for parents and anyone else invested in the financial success of future generations. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. for Money Matters, a product of American Urban Radio Networks.
Made possible by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, focused on joy in our sisterhood, power in our voice, and service in our hearts. www.jonesboroalumnidst.org.
Money Matters is brought to you by the Gears Foundation, a nonprofit organization providing students with assistance in their academic and career pursuits. Gears Foundation on Facebook, Gears_Inc. on Instagram, and the Gears Foundation at gmail.com.
Money Matters is brought to you by Bancorp South, offering checking, savings, loans, credit cards, and wealth management. www.bancorpsouth.com or 870-972-9800.
Hey, America, we need to have a little talk. We've got more food than we know what to do with in this country, yet 17 million kids in America are struggling with hunger. Makes no sense. Luckily, the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks has volunteers gathering excess food and getting it to hungry kids. They're kind of like food angels. Hey, become a food angel yourself by supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org. We can't do it without your help. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
What if I could tell you when a wildfire was going to happen? Of course, I can't. But shouldn't you be ready anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
KLEK thanks Charles and Candace Mabry and the staff of Mabry Smokehouse for their support of KLEK and dedication to the Jonesboro community. Mabry's offers Texas-style barbecue, beef brisket, pulled pork, ribs, rib tips, chicken wings, smoked sausage, barbecue fries and nachos, sides, and desserts. Located 1504 Red Wolf Boulevard, Jonesboro. Open 11 to 8, Tuesday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday. More info, Mabry Smokehouse on Facebook. Tax refund firm DBA Cool Cuts Taxes offers a variety of preparation services, individual and business returns, processing tax refunds, refund anticipation loans, earned income credit for children, and more. Owner Bernard Cobbs has 20 years of experience preparing taxes and is available by appointment at 870-520-7470 and at 1411 Franklin Street, Suite 6, Jonesboro.
Auto Plaza at 2829 Red Wolf Boulevard is a proud KLEK supporter, offering luxury pre-owned vehicles sold wholesale to the public. At Starks, we never say no. 870-203-9980. Details at starksautoplaza.com.
Call a friend and tell them to listen in. We're KLEK 102.5 FM.
KLEK 102.5 FM salutes small businesses. Small businesses promote local character and success, keeping money in the local economy, local jobs, entrepreneurship, community well-being, and so much more. Contact us today to learn more on how your small business could be featured on KLEK for as little as $25 per month.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I volunteer with United Way to help the homeless in my community learn computer skills and build a basic resume. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio. Take one.
Behold the angry giant.
Try it again, Alberto.
Behold the angry giant.
Perfect. Good luck tonight.
Behold the angry giant.
Yay! Read me another one, Dad.
This is WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to the last segment of Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM with my special guests, Miss Marsha Smith and Miss Tiffany Mosley from BPN Jonesboro Black Professionals Network. Thank you all, ladies, so much for joining us this morning. And so I know we've recapped all of this information over and over and over, but one more time for the one time.
One more time for the one time.
I know that's such an old phrase. Okay, sorry.
All right. So the Quiz Bowl is February the 22nd. It starts at 12 noon. It's going to be on the campus of Arkansas State University in the auditorium. This is our 6th year doing it. We have 3 categories: elementary, grades 3 through 6, junior 7 through 9, and senior 10 through 12. Okay. So those are our categories. To register your team, it's $35, and once you register and pay, we will send you your study materials so you can get to studying.
Right. Yes, and the questions again, like I got a sneak peek at some of the questions. They are really engaging for one, and they're very interesting. And it's not who invented this. Like it's not your basic questions that we got when we were probably in school. We learned about inventors and movers and shakers, but the questions are more expansive, and then incorporate some local history as well. So that's really awesome. That shout out to the team of individuals who put those questions together. I can't imagine what y'all go through. Like, y'all probably sift through hundreds of questions. They're laughing like, if only you knew.
Thousands
of questions.
Wow. But that just goes to show how much of our history is out there that we don't know about.
That's amazing. So, now, are there links that you all can provide people who just want to look up information on their own? I mean, if you type in Black history, I mean, Google probably give you a laundry list of sites. Is there any particular sites that you may can direct people to just even get started with looking up information?
As you said, just to Google it. We actually purchased.
Okay. So there's a program.
Mm-hmm. We purchased the resource. Yes.
Okay. Now, I do want to let people know there is a website. It's like an Arkansas encyclopedia that's online. And then there's a version for just Black history information. So if you would just like to learn more for yourself or for personal reasons, Google that information as well. All right. And so we talked about when and where. Arkansas State University Auditorium in the Student Union, February 22nd, 12 noon, 3 team levels.
This event is open to the public, so anyone can join us.
Okay.
So if you have a team that you want to be in the Quiz Bowl, by all means, get them registered.
All right. And again, the deadline is February 7th. And so now, if people do want to come and just sit in the audience and support, what are you requesting that they bring?
Just to attend the event. It's actually free to the public, but we ask that you bring school supply donations to help fund our community back to school bash.
And if you've seen what goes down on that day, you all give away a lot of backpacks, and it's all thanks to supporters and donors, just wonderful people in the community and surrounding areas that believe in your mission and your goal. So please, let's continue that greatness on. This year will be the 3rd year, and so I'm sure you all will start doing some more planning for that soon. And then all the money raised, like through the sponsorship levels, the friends and sponsors, friends and family, vendors, that goes to the scholarship fund. And so BPN is doing some wonderful things in the community. So again, Cash App, PayPal, BPN Jonesboro. All right. Any other information you would like to share? I know we've recapped this over and over, but for those who may have just tuned in or, caught the tail end of something.
Don't forget, today is the last day for our membership drive.
Okay.
You'll get $10 off membership for BPN. So today is the final day. It'll be $40 for general membership and $15 for undergraduate student membership.
All right. Too bad I'm not an undergraduate anymore, but I don't mind paying the regular. It's worth. I promise you all, it's worth it to become a member. We have a comment from Miss Sean Only. She says, please share information so that we can see. Okay. Ms. Sean, there's a link posted above, but I'll pin the link. But if you go to BPN Jonesboro, BPNJonesboro.org, you can
our Facebook page,
or go to the Facebook page, Black Professionals Network, Jonesboro. You can find some information there. We'll make sure to get you the information so that you can support. Thank you so much for reaching out. And thank you to everybody that has supported so far. We really appreciate it. I know BPN really appreciates it. And so thank you for all the hard work that y'all do with this community.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Are there any more shout outs? I don't want to try to list all the name all the members because we might miss somebody, but any other shout outs you'd like to give?
Well, I mean, I just want to shout out everybody that has supported BPN from the beginning.
Okay.
We do have some huge supporters. I really don't want to name all people because, like I said, I may miss someone, but we do appreciate everyone that has supported us since 2013. So, and we ask that you continue to support us in the future.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so let's make this year bigger and better and a really great experience for the kids. Let's show our kids that we love them. Like, let's just fill the room with love and support. All right, so this has been your Friday edition of Community Conversations. And Ms. Sean says, thank you. Great work, ladies. Thank you so much. All right, this has been your Friday edition of Community Conversations. Everyone have a great and blessed weekend. Try to stay dry and warm, and we'll see you Monday morning at 9 a.m.